Hey everyone, this is Blackbinder, and welcome back to the Let's Play of Everquest with the Enchanter. Alright, we're taking a second crack at the base 1 bandit camp. I think those guys finally moved on. They probably weren't here very long, because it goes by pretty quickly when you're being, well, whether you're being power leveled or not. In here, anyway. So, nope, wrong spell. I want to choke him. Alright, there's people in each of the buildings, so we need to get a good look at each of them before we pull, and that'll be easier to do. Oh, shit, aggressive. And main tank, go. It'll be easier to do at base 1, because you can kind of stand in the middle and look into each room. So, that other one, I was having issues seeing inside the building, so I think we just grabbed a bunch of people. And they run away, so we need to make sure we kill them before they run into the buildings, because they will aggro through the building like that. Alright, we will mesmerize him. Where's Cassera? Okay, or Zesera. Because they're yellow to us, they aggro from a little bit further away. What do we got here? 10 seconds. We'll start casting at 4. Or let's say 5 in case we fizzle. Samther's doing fine. So we will... He's already hit us. So what do we want to do here to make sure he doesn't come straight for us? I guess we could memory blur him. But no. Let's just attack him. And then back up. Alrighty. Go get him. And now we're okay. Actually, let's look behind us. I don't remember if there was another patrolling guy back there. I pre-buffed. I don't know if I told you, but I pre-buffed both myself, my pet, and Samther before we started. Samther, he's got quickness, mist, and strength. Same with Zesera. In the future, I probably won't buff Zesera with Mist because I just don't think it's necessary. Obviously, Samther is holding aggro. It would be useful on Zesera if Samther died and Zesera has to tank until we're done fighting, but in that situation, I'd probably be running. Large bronze brigandine belt. Lapis lazuli. Or lapis. However you want to call it. I think that was that ranger. He had nice looking equipment on, but Defiant chainmail and Defiant plate mail look awesome. Shoot, I forgot to get hit by her. Oh well. Yeah, Defiant looks awesome, even though it's supposed to be just gear anyone can get. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, that was probably him. There's also a level 35 Beast Lord in here, but he's AFK. I don't know what a level 35 would be doing in here, except for running through the zone to get somewhere else. Alright. Got bronze brigantine boots. Brigantine. Has anyone ever played Brigandine? It's a very, very fun PlayStation 1 game. It's kind of like Risk, but with an RPG tactics game as the battle system. Alright, let's go ahead and memorize our spells. What did we get? Calm, that's just an upgrade to lull. Quickness already wore off. Sympathetic aura, that's alliance, right? Oh no, it just increases my charisma. Okay, so this we need to keep an eye on because we will use that whenever we start charming. Because I do believe charisma is what dictates your charm. And then we could probably also use this, Tashani. What we would do is it causes your, well, whatever, it lowers their magic resistance. I don't know why it says this. It says, causes your target's ears to echo with the barking of Tashan, lowering their magic resistance. I don't know what the first part of that means. But we would cast that on our, whichever we wanted to charm, and that would presumably make our charm last longer. But also, it doesn't really matter too much because, like, we'll know if we're fighting a magic enemy or not, if that makes any sense. So it's not really going to hinder our pet all too much. All right, we need to not calm because it's just costs too much mana. Same with you. Let's just stick with lull for now. We can still skill up off of it, so it's not, we're not losing out on that. Looks like he did clear out some of these already, but that's okay. That helps us. So we're gonna lull everyone, all three of these guys. How long does it last? 2 minutes? Oh yeah, that's more than enough time. And then we will pull the bandit, set our main guy on passive. We'll just pull him a little bit away, get hit, and then set him on aggressive. Did we choke him? Yes, we did. Okay. Oh, we have more than enough mana. Man, I love Breeze. Quickness is on 2. So don't forget, I will need to Breeze myself again here in a second, but I want to hurry up and pull the next guy so I don't have to re-lull anybody. Passive, get hit. They are backstabbing me from the front. I wonder if all rogues can backstab from the front now. That would be a helpful. Well, no, I mean it would be helpful if you were soloing as a rogue, but in a group you would never attack from the front because I think they can cleave you or rampage or something. I forget what it's called, but pretty sure you don't want to stand in front of the enemy. All right, our lull has worn off. It's fine. Since we're using the low mana variant, we can just recast it. This one might pull them both. No, wow, that's awesome. All right. Once I get above 70, I'll start adding in my evocation spell with it. I should pull with the evocation spell though, because like a lot of our stuff is alteration, so we don't really need to cast choke to get alteration up. Large brigandine sleeves. Oh, and about brigandine, whatever you want to call it, the game, I mean. My favorite was obviously the prince. I could not, I couldn't do very well without either the prince, the green mage guy who was allies with the prince, or the lady who was surrounded in castles. I did try the insane Joker leader once, but it didn't work out. Just never could quite figure out how to push into enemy territory without leaving myself completely open. I think it's because I used like one main group of people and I didn't level the rest of my guys. Because it's basically like a huge Risk map, but with like Final Fantasy graphics. And you would move along a line, and there were different lines like connecting each city and everything like that. And I would, whenever I tried to take enemy territory, enemy cities, they would just go around me and attack my crappier dudes. Alright, Enchanter is getting a little hurt, so let's go ahead and also choke this guy. You know what, let's just blow him up. There we go. What is that big... Oh, we dinged again. Oh my god. Did you see that? We just got done memorizing our spells. This is awesome. Alright. Before this gets... No, they already respawned. Okay, never mind then. I was going to pull them just to save mana on the lull, but there's no point. Alright. Enchanter healed when we leveled up, so We are good to go. Tiny companion, that's really cool. Just, there's a lot of cramped spaces in raids sometimes. So much so, like, one of the raids you could actually get into without the key if you were a gnome. You could swim through a tiny hole, but, like, an ogre wouldn't be able to fit through there. So Tiny Companion basically just makes my pet smaller. So it's easier to see around them and everything like that. No. I'll put it in general. That shaman just Spirit of Wolfed me, which is awesome. How do we do this? Let's lull. We obviously can't kill the whole group yet. Oh, they resisted my lull. Just takes us too long to get the enemies out. All right, attack. Evocation's up to 90. That's not bad at all. With my Necromancer, I got to level 40 or something when I got the spell Ignite Bones, which as a kid I thought was awesome. It was super inefficient mana-wise, but it hit like really hard for a nuke spell, like a direct damage spell. And I'd been used to just using dots because that's what Necros are good at, but it also turned the enemy into a skeleton because you like blew off their flesh basically. And I had like 30 some evocation, and I just could not cast it. I actually tried to train by casting that spell instead of a lower level one. It was so stupid. And at the time I was farming hill giants, and at level 40-ish, like hill giants aren't easy, even if I was 5 levels higher. So it was just hilariously ill thought out. Let me see here real quick. Berserker Strength, and then Feckless Might. Increases their strength and absorbs damage, but I don't know how much. But it also decreases agility, so technically I think they'd take more damage because their AC would lower. Still bronze. I'm looking at them all because I don't know if they'll be Defiant gear. I just would like to know. Let's at least quickness both of them. Holy crap, why am I out of mana? Oh, it's because I haven't rebreezed myself. And I've been standing a lot. Alright, we'll just take a second while I put all my new spells on. Oh, I must not have gotten very much for 19. Okay, let's look at our book. Feckless Might, what does that do? Weakens your opponent, lowering their strength. Yeah, that's decent, but we don't just need it yet. That might be enough that we would use it later on to pad out our mercenaries' tanking ability. Alright, we want to try Berserker Strength. That's what I wanted to try. We did just rebreeze ourselves, so we can get rid of that. I need to set up a buff set and a fighting set of spells, I mean. Have they spawned yet? No. So let's get these guys. I really should charm one of these cut purses. They're the perfect thing to charm. They can backstab, which is basically they're as good as an enemy NPC at this level, but they also get backstab, which just basically makes them better. Like there's tons of, like, think back at really old school WoW, how all the pets were different and some would just straight up be better than others. That's how this is still, which is awesome. I don't know why they would change that. They homogenized the pet system too much in WoW. For like I remember, I forget why. I think it was for PvP, but the only place you can get a level 10 owl or a low level owl for a hunter was in Teldrassil, the Night Elf city, on top of it. And so I got all the way up there with my Tauren Hunter and charmed an owl. Which, if you haven't played a Night Elf, you probably don't appreciate how difficult that would be. But yeah, you have to run through the main Night Elf city just to get through to their starting area where the owls would actually spawn. Look at that, 64% already. Jesus. This has to be a hot zone. Let's say 64%. What's it go to? Still getting 11%. We were getting 13 before. We've got a Sullied two-handed sword. Too heavy. Oh, shit. My lull wore off just as I cast that. Alright, let's mesmerize you. And it fizzled. Mesmerize, go. Blow him up. Save mana for at least one mesmerize, just in case we need it. Sit down for a second. Actually, you know what? Screw that. Just go. Wish there was a way to make my pet go after her, but I can't because I can't control my pet, and mercenaries, for whatever reason, they don't want you to control them like a pet, which is, I understand, but it's a pain sometimes. We need 3 or 4 more levels, and then we'll go to Castle Mistmore. Castle Mistmore, it'll be less about just farming. We'll be trying to actually make our way into it and exploring. I know there's false walls and floors, but if I die, oh well. Nope, you got him. Ding again. Alright, what do we get? Illusion Ixar. Color Shift, I think that's an AoE stun, right? Yeah, briefly stuns all nearby creatures, but we won't need that. That's a death sentence. Benevolence. I think that's like ally, right? Oh yeah, makes people like you. Or view you more favorably. Shifting sight. I don't know what this does. Shifts your vision to your target's eyes. Increasing vision range as well as vastly improving night vision. What does that mean? I guess we'll try it. It sounds like it makes me look through their eyes and gives me better sight, but that would be silly. Why would they do that? Hold on. Let's go ahead and then give ourselves intellectual... or interrupt our own spell. Give ourselves intellectual superiority. That way we can put a different spell there for 30 minutes. Alright, let's target ourselves and cast it. Oh shit, we have no divination. Got it! Okay, just makes our sight better. See if... Alright. That's good. But it's only 6 minutes, so... We wasted a ton of mana trying to cast it. Which one of these costs more mana? 38 versus 73. Okay, so we definitely should start using Sanity Warp, because I think it does about the same damage. Probably even more, considering we end the fights very quickly. So this would do more damage, but not twice as much. And definitely not because we're finishing the fight so fast. The dot doesn't have enough time to actually catch up. I do need to attempt to use that Berserker Strength on myself, though. Specialized Alteration. I think the first specialized one we get to level 50 becomes our mastery. It shouldn't be an issue because there's probably no way that it's not going to be Alteration. Because we use Alteration all the time. And you do get like actual good buffs by mastering one. You can master another one later, but if for whatever reason you went on like a conjuring spree right after you got access to specialization, you could probably screw yourself. I don't know if you can switch it or not. I'm sure you can, but I don't know how. Gotta pull another guy. I don't want my lull to wear off. Alright. I want to cast that Berserker Strength on me. I'll be able to tell... Come on, it's Alteration, isn't it? Yeah. I want to know how much... First, I want to know how much damage it absorbs. And second, I want to know if the Strength... Oh, it's only for 1 minute. Okay, so no, it's not going to be useful for us. I wanted to know if the Strength spell wore off as well once you're done. Once you can't be absorbed anymore. 1, 2. Okay, so about 2 rounds of combat from a like level enemy. That's not bad. Obviously not going to be able to use it for anything like tanking. Where'd he go? Is this him? Yes, it is. So it's short sword. Man, we are not getting lucky with Defiant drops at all. At level 20, we can actually start doing some quests. And that'll give us... There's three slots, I think, that basically you get for doing daily tasks. 3 equipment slots. You can get a piece of equipment for them. So we'll go ahead and do that. Probably... Maybe before we go to Mistmore, just to get ourselves really ready to go there. What was I doing? I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this. I need to haste my guys. Inefficient mana. Which is perfect, because I just cast a low duration buff on my guy. Bronze Brigandine Cape. Gosh dang it. I was hoping to get him before she woke up, basically. I may be misremembering, but I think enemies don't... Their AI for aggro doesn't immediately turn on right when they spawn. Or maybe it's just server lag. I don't know. We are level 20 now, so yeah, that's the latest I bought my spells for. I haven't been able to afford all of the spells. There's spells for different expansions, like Wugen's Lesser Appraisal. I don't know what that does. I haven't been getting the enchantment ones either, like enchant silver and stuff like that. Alright, everybody attack this one. Let's kill her. So you know what? I'm gonna sit right here and find something else to use. We don't need Benevolence. We don't need Tashani. Depending on where we're fighting, we might have to use Tashani. Feckless Might weakens your opponent, lowering their strength. Yes, we know that. Let's just put on Intellectual Superiority and Breeze. I think that's what we'll use next. Right? No, Lesser Shielding. I've got 9 minutes before that wears off. Disempower, what does that do? Strength, stamina, and armor class at low. It's a debuff. We need to, once we get a decent enough mana pool, maybe we should be able to use it with our Breeze. But I mean, we don't really need it. The rotation we're using is obviously working. So let's just sit here. This guy should spawn here in a second. But I forget who spawned first. So let's just sit here and we can see both of them. Whoever spawns will kill them. And then we should have these 2 huts broken. And then as we kill them quicker and quicker, we can add in one of the other huts probably. My necromancer was able to do this entire... my mage too. Magician was able to do this entire camp by themselves. This guy probably could too. I might be spending too much time trying to split them. Maybe just mesmerize pull or something. Alright, there's the first one. Oh, awesome. She resisted. Oh, I become better at dodge. I must have just learned it. It's at 2. Let me look at our... What is our best charm? I think it's still just charm. It is. Duration, 7 minutes. Alright, you know what? That's how we're going to speed things up, I think. We're going to try charming. We could also speed things up if we didn't have to loot all the time, but I'm not in that position. Pet, go away. Pet, leave. Alright. We will grab the first one that comes up. I prefer them to be blue. I think it seems much harder to hold on to a even level or yellow level pet, charmed pet. Alright, so now our pets should both attack when we tell them to, and it already wore off. God dang it. Stay. Enchanter, do you need another mist? You do. I'll probably not quickness the swindler because, as you can tell, it's hard to pull them off of me once the charm wears off. Alright, I want to watch Recondite Swindler. I want to see how well she backstabs. 15. $18. She's been missing her backstab. Son of a bitch. She hit me for 106. $26. 45. Okay, good. Her backstab hits for at least 45. Just choke this guy. His backstab hit me for 105 or 106. Santher's doing fine. I'm trying to watch this. I want to see her max backstab just to know it was the right choice. Or to know how much of the inconvenience of keeping something charmed, like whether it's worth it or not. Simple Defiant Leather Boots. Nope. Aw. I think I got kicked out of the new players. Because I'm level 21 now. No, that's right. The poison stuff doesn't sell for crap. I can't actually... Oh, I don't need to be hit anymore. I can just tell my pet to attack. I need to remember that. So, pet back. What I want to do is... I want to see if putting it behind her... Well, stupid thing turned around. Well, one of you is behind her now, so... Trying to get them to attack in a pincer way. That way somebody gets the advantage of attacking from behind. But it's funny, she's actually attacking Samther. But she's like inside him, so she's not really... He's also getting the back bonus, I think. I shouldn't have looted that extract. It's not worth it. Ooh, nice. She got a 64 damage backstab there. That is awesome. Just pay attention to her charm. 4 minutes, yeah. Hasn't even gone halfway yet, so long as she doesn't break it. The very first charm was not... It was not a good example of a charm. Or maybe it is, who knows. Having a mercenary makes charming a lot safer because you don't have to worry about the you don't have to worry about getting beat on by 2 people at once. The mercenary will hold the enemy, and then you just have to worry about your charmed person, which, if you make sure they're lower level than you, shouldn't be a problem. Let's go ahead and hit him once as well. We're almost full mana, which is really nice. I don't ever remember it being that fast with Breeze. These guys are dropping half a platinum each. That's not terrible. Curious how much gold I have. Simple Defiant Cloth Gloves. Yes. We can actually start pulling these guys now too. No. Completely forgot I need to lull the guys on the inside. What I can do is I'm just going to pull both at once and then mesmerize one. Shoot. Forgot that there was a campfire there. Let's go ahead and blow them up once. Alright. What was I doing? I do not remember. Oh yeah, gloves. I want to put the gloves on. Simple. It's better than crude, defiant. Looks like we got 8 AC, 12 hit points, 14 mana, 12 dexterity, 10 charisma, 6 intelligence. I don't know why that's so low. Maybe I don't know if enchanters actually use intelligence as their primary casting stat. Maybe it is just always charisma, but I don't like that's getting into the game to like where I'm not I don't think I ever knew, honestly. Let's blow up one of them. Our swindler's doing fine, honestly. There we go. Wait, why do I still have 2? Oh, crap. No. Mesmerize. Shoot. I accidentally got rid of my charm, and my charmed person died. But that's what you're for, lady. Wait, what? Where's my recondite swindler? Everybody back up. Now attack. Okay. She was stuck in the house. That was the issue. Let's try to get him down before he kills Samther. Got him. Okay. Or get her down. Alright, let's go sit over here. Well, maybe not over there. Right here in the middle. It's the safest spot. Her charm's about ready to break. We got 15 seconds. So what I'm going to do is tell her to sit down. Run over here. Get ready to charm her again. Put my pet on passive so he doesn't try to beat her up. Alright. We're good now. What else was I looking at? Oh yeah, I was going to see how much experience we had. 66%. Oh, I thought we were still 20. We are actually 21 right now. We're 66% into 22. Alright, Samther. Let's see if we can't just keep you alive while we level. Let's trick him off. Main tank. That way he won't taunt. And hopefully... What are you, a footpad? Who's the footpad attacking? He's still attacking Enchanter, probably because he's too low of life. Damn it. They're both up already. So let's go ahead and mesmerize. Will that pull the other one? Oh, yep, it will when he resists. 5. Mesmerize. Need to get quicker on the mesmerization. You good with quickness? No, you're not. So quickness. Alright, I'm going to keep you on passive while you alone attack. Leave Enchanter alone. Screw it. Let's just blow her up. 3%. No! And I'm out of mana. Awesome. Alright, now we need to get enough mana to cast Charm before... Oh, are you shitting me? That would happen. Let's go over here so we don't get any accidental aggro. Alright, so are we level 22? Yes, we are. Okay. Condite Swindler is light green now, or light blue. Still does good damage. That is just a good thing for me because it'll be easier to charm her. But I think that is where we're going to leave it off for today. We are pretty much done here. I think we will... I think we will just go do the daily tasks for tomorrow and then head to Mistmore. We should get close enough to leveling. We should stay here, honestly, if it was just experience, but I don't want, like, I don't just want to make a let's play of EXP grinding, if that makes sense. I actually want to go and explore. I never really did like Paludal Caverns. It is ugly, good experience, but just not memorable other than the fact that people made it memorable. It's like, oh, there's bandits here. It's basically like a highway for to get to other places. What I'm doing now is I'm resting. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to. I was gonna kill her, but I don't need to. She has served well, so I will leave her in peace. Let's just gate. Alright, well, that's where we're going to leave it off for today. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And we will see you guys later.